What is up, YouTube fam? It's Loc, and I'm back. It's been about 2.5 months, so this would be the 6.5 month update. And I'm glad I finally got a chance to actually shoot this video because it's been a while since I had my face on the camera. And I actually had a retwist in between the last update and this update, but I'm just not getting time to, sit down and actually get to, wrap it out with y'all and see what I've been up to. So if y'all remember from last time, I was actually coming back from a career fair, and I went in, talked to a lot of employers that day, and it actually didn't turn out that bad, man. Even with the dreads, everybody, looked at me. I get no funny looks, at least, I didn't think I did, but that actually turned out pretty well. I had a couple interviews lined up from there, and I actually ended up getting a job from that career fair. So your boy's gonna graduate here in a little bit, and I'm gonna have a job coming right out of school. So that whole stereotype of dreadheads not being able to get in like the corporate world, that didn't happen to me. I'm sure it's out there, but luckily I was one of the people who they were able to look past the whole dreadhead thing, and they gave your boy a shot. That's enough about me, though. We're gonna get into this dread review. That's more about me. But as y'all can see, I got the ponytail going. Well, the half ponytail at least. Got a version up there. Got the sides pulled in a little bit. Then the half of the back hanging out. But I don't know. I like this look a lot. But I don't know how I feel about it not being like this. I guess there's nothing wrong with it. I just like this look a little better. I don't know. I feel like I don't even know how I feel about it. Yeah, so we can finally get into this 360 view real quick. Let me go ahead and pop this rubber band out and we can get started. It's the front view right here, / top view. Right hand side. Back. Left side. And so I think it looks a lot better than what it did on my last update. It grew a lot. I say as far as how it feels, it feels like heavier, obviously, because it started budding a little bit more in the back and a couple like on the side. My front still hasn't really buttered up yet, but that's okay. So as far as the length, I'll let y'all be the judge of that. Y'all can leave a comment on the bottom and tell me, if you think it's growing at like a decent rate or something, or if you really don't see nothing. But regardless, I like where it's at as of right now. I think it's trying to like sit on my shoulders, which I did in the last video too. But this time it's actually like staying there. And it's kind of like trying to like peek around the corner and let you know, hey, I'm sitting right here. And it's just, I can just see the difference over time, man. And I think that a couple people have actually said that, they can actually see it growing, and especially the Loc Journey that I keep on going to down here. She actually, like, every time I go and get a retwist by her, she always mentions, she says, damn, like, your hair is growing pretty fast. But either way, I'm glad with where it's at, and that's truly all that really matters. So as far as like comments from like friends, family, or whatever else, like 2 people stick out in my mind, and it's actually 2 chicks that I actually end up meeting this year, and they've never actually seen me like without like me going through the whole process of getting locks or whatever. But like ever since I say towards the beginning of this year, they've told me you should cut your hair off, and like it literally comes up at least like once a week, and I don't think they understand like the whole process of it's not gonna look like dreads like right off the bat. Now it's actually pretty much locked up by now, but like in the beginning, like when it was going through this whole trial, like it didn't look like dreads, and then they were telling me that my hair was too good to lock up and I shouldn't do it because of the type of hair I had or whatever. But now that it's actually going through whatever it's going through, I'll see and I'll actually tell y'all if they actually give me a compliment or say it looks better or whatever. But those are like the 2 people who stand out in my mind the most. But everybody else pretty much, except for you always got that like one friend. Everybody else, ain't got nothing negative to say. You got a cousin who actually dreaded her hair I think about 2 years ago, and I always, communicate with her because she actually, helped me out and told me what to do with this sometimes, whatever else. And, having her, talk to me, tell me how my stuff looked, and, seeing it in person actually, helped out a lot. So as far as anything negative, like on my end, any troubles or anything else, one thing that I generally don't like is after a while, wearing it, sleeping on it, running, whatever else, like my hair actually starts to hang, in front, and I got the whole Chief Keef look going on, and it gets in my eyes, and sometimes I don't have, rubber bands or headbands or whatever else, and I'll be, exercising or go to hoop, and it really fucks me up when I go to hoop, because I go to hoop, I get the ball, about to shoot, hair be all in my eye, like spaz out and like shoot the ball, man, but other than that, I really can't think of anything too negative, other than I'm sleeping with a bonnet on, which that don't feel right, coming from a dude. But as far as anything else, I have no real complaints, no itching. Well, one thing I've noticed, I don't know if y'all can see this on the camera, but I kind of got like some flake stuff sometimes, and I always, use my spray bottle with the conditioner and the water in there to try to help get that out. But I don't really know how effective that is, and I don't really know how bad it is on camera, but it is there. I gotta mess with it every once in a while, but other than that, no big problems, definitely no mold, and no stinky hair, no nothing like that. So that's all I got for this update. But go ahead and do me a favor and go ahead and put a name of a fellow DreadTuber / YouTuber of somebody you think that I should subscribe to, or at least check out their videos on here, and then that way I can go ahead and check them out, because I know I haven't been the most active person in the community, but this is only my third video, but I would like to, see more people, see more updates, and, just spread some love like that, and then hopefully they end up actually checking me out too. But I also wanted to do a shout out to Happy Locks. He's a fellow DreadTuber. I think he's on his 7th month in his journey, so he's about 2 weeks ahead of me, and he's always putting out good content, and pretty funny dude, and I just feel like you should go ahead and check him out. Other than that, I say peace out YouTube, and enjoy and stay locked.